he's going to be the producer, actually, to Photo City Improv's Antonio Comic Festival. I want you guys to give a great big love and great big claps for our next comic, Antonio! Come on up!
Dana, y'all, shit. I'm the shortest black guy in the room. Oh man. Yes indeed. I am Antonio Jackson, and as my slogan say, you gon' love it. And a lot of people still ask me, even to this day, like, why do I say you gon' love it? It's kind of like every black mother on soul food. They sit there and make the nasty shit in the world, but you tell them, I don't want this shit. You gon' love it, motherfucker. All right, cool. Ever since then, I rolled with it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to take this opportunity to talk to you guys about something. And this is something that we all need to start doing more often because we don't do it, period. And we better do it before it's illegal to do it. We all need to start questioning a lot of stuff. We have to question a lot of things still. We got to question our food. We got to question our music. We got to question the schools these kids are going to. We got to question the breakfast cereal we're eating every morning. All that bullshit. And the reason I say we got to question that is because there's a lot of things in my mind that still resonate with me to this day. There's three things. The first thing that still resonates with me to this day is, why don't you women like dating ugly dudes? Like, I'm being honest. Here's the thing. I'm going to be completely honest and 100%. I'm not the most attractive looking dude in the world, okay? However, if you put me up against Freddy Krueger, I think I would give him a run for his money. But that's a whole different scenario, okay? He killed women in their sleep. I just killed women by looking at them, so 10 points for self-esteem. But here's the thing. The thing is, ladies, I'm going to keep it funky with you. I'm going to keep it real. Y'all ladies need ugly dudes. And I'm going to tell you why I say that. Now, you see, ladies, I get it. We all, the fellas too, we all got this idea of what we want in a woman and what we want in a man. Now, 9 out of 10 ladies, y'all want a guy with tattoos, big jack for nothing. Straight up, walk like this, just like that. You got to put that swole away, big guy, okay? So now, let's say you're like, oh, Blake, can you give me something to eat? Fuck you, you get your own sandwich. Damn. But you see, you date somebody like me who's uglier than a motherfucker. Antonio, can you give me a sandwich? Baby, what you want? You want grilled cheese, peanut butter, and jelly? You tell me what you want, girl. You see, because ugly dudes, we actually cater to y'all. Now, I'm not saying dudes with muscles or whatever don't, but think about it. They only do it to a certain degree. Now, for example, again then, let's say, ladies, it's date night, and you guys want to go out, right? Now, let's say you're dating Billy Badass, okay? Now, you're like, Billy, we should totally go to Red Lobster. Oh, my God. No, we're going to go to Chili's because I said so. Damn. That's pretty aggressive there, Billy, over some damn chicken fingers. That's all I'm saying. But once again, let's say you date me. Oh, Antonio, we should go out to eat. Baby, where you want to go? You want to go to McDonald's? We can go to McDonald's. You want to go to Burger King? Girl, you tell me what you want. 4 for 4 in this motherfucker. You got it. So all I'm saying, ladies, is this. If you're looking for a man that can really cater to your every whim, find the ugliest dude in the world. And here's the thing, it helps you. It helps you. It helps you. How? Because everywhere you go, you're the sexiest thing in the world. Fellas, have we ever dated a girl so cute, gorgeous, she really make you ugly for real? For real, you can look at pictures of yourselves, you're like, God damn, I'm an ugly motherfucker. God, shit. Damn, nigga, did I even brush my teeth that day? Shit. Damn. Another thing we got to question is music. We still got to question that, people. It's very important. We got to question that because of this. I born in 1990. I am a 90s baby. That is the golden era, exactly. That is the era, okay? That is the golden era of TV, of music, all that shit. We have people like who? Tupac. Name one. Name one. Biggie, Nas, right? All them. But no, it's 2019 and we got rappers named Lil Uchi Coochie. Are you serious? Are you serious? No, that's a fact. Remember Biggie, when my man said Biggie, it was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazines, Salt-N-Pepa and Heavy D up in the limousine. No, we don't got that in 2019. We got, hey, yo, I'm a lizard, I'm a gizzard, and my eyes are all cold that it's eyes in a blizzard. Motherfucker, what? What the fuck does that even mean? We gotta question that. Here's an example again. Here's a song that came out not too long ago, and I see a lot of, well, let's keep it real, mostly white people in this room. Y'all know this song because this is every white person party anthem. And that is Red Solo Cup. Now, I'm gonna tell you why we have to question that song in particular, okay? One, who sings that song? What is the name of the singer that sings that? Toby Keith. Let's take his first name, Toby. Ladies and gentlemen, the last time I seen a black dude named Toby, he was getting his foot cut off and his name was Kunta Kinte. Okay? Being Toby and you black does not make a good host. That's all I'm saying. Hey, what's up, man? What's your name? Toby. What the fuck? And you still got your feet? How the fuck did he fix that shit? Toby. And another thing, too, we got to consider is the fact of this. Red Solo Cup. And then he says in the song, you do not have a pair of testicles if you prefer drinking from a glass. Hold on, bitch. You mean to tell me that I don't got heart for drinking from a glass? Let me tell you something. I don't care what anybody tell me. It takes balls to drink from a glass. I'm going to tell you why. Here's a simple scenario. Let's say, what's your name, young man? What's your name? Gary. All right, Gary, so let's say you're at a bar. And you're talking to a sexy tenderoni. Who still says that? I don't know. But let's say you're talking to a sexy woman. Beautiful, right? Now you're just doing your thing. You're just having a simple conversation. Dude comes up trying to talk to your girl. Now you're feeling some type of way. Now he's like, hey, forget him. He ain't nobody. Come with me, this and that and the third. Now you being a man, you're like, excuse me, sir. Do you see me talking to this young lady? Fuck you and that bitch. Whoa. Now remind you, you got a glass in your hand. Now ladies and gentlemen, what's more dangerous? A glass or a plastic cup? Because I have yet to hear somebody commit a homicide with the weapon of choice being a plastic Red Solo cup. I've heard glass bottles, busted upside their head and say, you shouldn't have been talking shit. See, that's what happens. And the last thing we gotta actually consider when it comes to this song is, why is it only just red cups? Now, if you guys remember, they also got blue cups, right? Now they got blue cups, now they got red cups. Now let's say me, I'm black, so this is gonna be the worst part of this whole joke here. Now let's say I get invited to a country party, okay? Where one side is red cups, the other side is blue cups. Now I done walked into a gangland party. So if I pick up a blue cup, they're gonna look at me and say, oh, he the only black guy, he must be a Crip. What? If I picked up a red cup, they're gonna say, oh, he must be a blood. No, I'm not! I just love drinking from a damn cup. Shit! And the last thing, ladies and gentlemen, we also need to consider is a lot of these sex scandals that happens in schools. Oh yeah, I'm going there. Yeah, I said it. Right here in Pineapple Jacks, I said that shit. Now here's the thing, right? Now, just like what Dana alluded to, we have some parents in the house. So parents, I respect it. I'm not a parent, so there you go. So my philosophy is gonna be a little different. Now here's the thing. When you hear about these sex stories with kids and teachers. Ladies, men, we think differently. Now, that's not me saying that our brain is better than yours or your brain is better than mine. It's just that we think differently about a different scenario. So when a woman hears a teacher having sex with a 14-year-old, okay, she's like, oh my God, how dare her? She's such a bitch. She need to go to jail and throw away the key. And I respect that. But as a man, we're sitting here thinking, my God, you finally got some pussy way before I did when I was 14. Like, here's the thing. And this is a true story. This is not a flippant for a gimmick. I lost my virginity at 19 years old. That's a fact. That's a fact, and I'm proud to say it. In the back of somebody's SUV. But that's besides the point. The thing is that at the age of 14, I couldn't even get a handshake, let alone my dick sucked. I mean, like, I'm being serious, man. When I was in school at 14, no girl didn't want to talk to me. So how did you think that made me feel when I see little Billy getting a hand job from a teacher at 14? I'm jealous to the motherfucker. I'm like, this little nigga here, pimp. I like that. I'm about to go to his house. I gotta learn his tricks. And the other thing too we have to question is, as men, boys, when it comes to sex, we don't know how to keep our fucking mouth shut. We do not know. We like to blab it out to all our boys and talk about some, oh, you may never know this shit. See, we gotta stop doing that. So we ask ourselves, how do these teachers really get caught? I will tell you how to get caught, ladies and gentlemen, because I actually know the answer to this shit. They get caught because at the end of the day, somebody went around and told his boys, yo, Miss Sanchez, told me to go live a la vida loca, eating that rice, that chocha. And next thing you know, now his friend wants a hit. Now when the teacher says no to his friend, then his friend goes, well, if you don't let me go live a la vida loca, then I'm going to tell everybody you're doing the salsa after school. So that's what happens. Here's a quick scenario. Little Tommy and Billy Badass are in high school together in English class. In walks in a 5'7", long brunette-haired Puerto Rican woman named Maria Escobar, no relation to Pablo, comes in and goes, hola, mijos, buenos tardes, clase. And now see, Tommy, he's like me. He's ugly as shit. But Billy Badass, the most gorgeous kid in the freaking planet. Like, he can walk down a hall and the girl just fit. Okay, that's how gorgeous he is. So now, Tommy is like, he's having problems. He's struggling a little bit. So what does Miss Escobar do? Hey, Tommy, mijo, listen, why don't you come after school and I can help you, okay? Let's get your grades up. So now he stays after school with Maria and doing what? Living la vida loca, eating the rice de chocha, okay? That's exactly what he's doing. So now, Billy Badass is starting to wonder how his grades is getting up all of a sudden. Because you see, Billy's thinking, hey, Tommy, you're stupid than a motherfucker, but now all of a sudden you're getting A's in English, how the fuck? Now, Tommy now, he's feeling himself. He's like, it costs to be the boss player. So now he has to tell his best friend. Why? Because that's his best friend. That's his best friend. Okay? So he tells his best friend, hey, I'm not going to lie to you. Maria and I been living la vida loca. Okay, that's what we been doing. Now he mad. Now Billy Badass is mad. He goes up in there, and Maria, like what? Don't know, look at Spanish, don't know what the fuck that was. Then says, I thought you was, I'm cute. Why you want to hit, why you want to let Tommy hit? I mean, I'm cuter than him. Look at him, he ugly as a bitch. Okay? So, obviously, she says no. He ends up telling that she ends up getting locked up. Do you know what the story of this entire thing is? Is this. Ladies, you need an ugly dude in your life. Do not go to a country club where it's only blue and red cups. And when you go to school and you ugly, make sure you bang a hot-ass Puerto Rican teacher so you can be a 28-year-old black man named Antonio Jackson standing on this stage telling you this damn joke. I'm out this motherfucker.
Antonio, you ugly motherfucker! You guys having a good time? Good, good, good. So I told you guys I haven't had sex for a really long time, but I forgot to mention monthly that RG&E likes to fuck me.